Hello Jumpstart friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited to be learning more about our story, Birthday Basket for Tia. So in our story, during Tia's birthday party, there were musicians. So we can see that they were the musicians that came to play music for Tia. So that we have a guitar up here, a violin, and a horn. So we're going to learn all about different types of musical instruments. So the brass horn right here that we can see, the musician is holding it close to his mouth. So when he blows into the tube, the air will actually vibrate and it makes a low sound. Kind of like what I just said, a low sound. So when we have all of the instruments together, it makes music. So when all of these guys are together, they are making music. So we are going to learn about wind instruments specifically today. And so they are wind instruments because in order to play them, you have to blow into them to play them. So let's see, do we know of any instruments that we have to blow into to play them? I want you to put on your thinking caps and think for a few seconds if you know any instruments that you have to blow into. Okay, friends, so maybe you said you thought of something that was like a trumpet or a trombone or a horn, or maybe, friends, you even said a harmonica. So I'm going to input a picture. This is what a harmonica looks like. So this is a real harmonica. And so we can see in the picture of the harmonica that there are holes in it. And when you blow in it, the air goes through the holes, and depending on which side you blow in, you change the pitch. So the pitch means that it will sometimes be higher or lower. So friends, I do not have a harmonica with me, but I made one myself. So this is my harmonica, and I am going to show you how a harmonica works. So I'm going to blow into it, and we can see a green rubber band is inside of there, and that is going to vibrate and make noise so I can make some music. So friends, I hope you heard there was a little bit of a difference. So when I blew closer to this end, it made a little bit of a higher sound, but when I blew closer to this end, it made a little bit lower sound. You can't hear it super well, but I want you to put on your listening ears and see if you can hear the difference. So friends, that is making music, and it is coming out and making noise because of the vibration of the rubber band that is in there. So friends, a harmonica is a wind instrument because we are blowing into it and we are making wind go through it. So friends, Miss Jennifer is going to show you a little bit more about a different instrument. And so you friends are going to learn a little bit with her, and then we are going to come back together and I will be back.
Hi friends, it's Miss Jennifer, and today we'll be learning a bit about drums. So first, let's start off with the shape of drums. What shape do you think this is? So those are some great answers. So most drums are cylinder shaped because the top and the bottom of the drum is a flat circle. And then the rest of the drum is a curved surface. That's how we know that a drum is in the shape of a cylinder. Now let's talk about how they work. So drums are hollow or empty on the inside. They make sound by being hit at the top surface, like this. Now you try hitting a drum. Can you feel the vibrations? The way the air moves throughout the drum and the vibrations is what makes the sound we call music. Now, what do you think happens if you hit the drum gently? Will it make a soft or a loud noise? Yeah, so if you hit a drum gently, this makes small vibrations and a soft sound. Now, what do you think happens if you hit the drum harder? Now, do you think it would make a softer or louder noise? Nice. So if you hit the drum harder, this makes big vibrations and a louder sound. Okay, so what did we learn today? Yeah, so we learned that drums are in the shape of a cylinder, and then we also learned that depending on how the drum is hit, the sound can be softer or louder. If it's hit softly, there would be a soft sound. And if you hit the drum harder, it will have a louder sound. And that's all for today's lesson on drums. I hope you enjoyed it.
Welcome back, my Jumpstart friends. So I know with Miss Jennifer, you were just showed a percussion instrument. So we learned about wind instruments, which was our harmonica, and then we are learning about percussion instruments. So a percussion instrument can be used when you tap your hand on them or a tool on them, maybe some drumsticks or maybe a cymbal stick, any of those. So let's think, do we know any percussion instruments? Maybe Miss Jennifer told you some, or maybe you have some at your house, or you just know some. So let's put our thinking caps on and think if we know any percussion instruments. Well, friends, I know a few, and maybe you were thinking these ones too. There are drums, maybe some that you do with your hands, some you do with sticks. There are triangles that you use and you just hit it with a stick. There are maracas that you shake, 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 shake. Or there are cymbals, which maybe you take cymbals and you clash them together. So these instruments can be used when we tap our hands or when we tap a tool. So I have some popsicle sticks here that are going to be my drumsticks. So musical instruments can be made out of everyday objects, friends. Just like I made my harmonica out of popsicle sticks, some rubber bands, and a straw, we can make other instruments out of everyday objects. So maybe you have a bowl that's upside down, maybe you have a table, maybe some spoons or chopsticks, or even popsicle sticks like me, and then you can make musical instruments yourself. So I made my very own drum, friends, which I'm going to show you. So this is my drum, and if I hit it, it makes noise. So I can hit it lightly or loudly. I can even use my hands if I want to. So I can hit my drum softly or loudly. And then it makes different noises. So friends, I hope you had so much fun learning today with me and Miss Jennifer about some percussion instruments and about wind instruments. So I am so excited to see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoy our centers that are next.